Hey everybody, I wanted to bring one of my favorite stories to you guys today. It's called Stuck. I love this. I don't know if any of you guys feel like maybe you're stuck at home right now because you can't go out and do all the things we used to do, like coming to Sunday school or going to your other schools, but I think this book might give us a different perspective. You ready? This is called Stuck by Oliver Jeffries. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried swinging it and pulling it, but it wouldn't come unstuck. Well, the trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe up to knock the kite loose. And that got stuck too. So he threw his other favorite shoe to knock down his favorite one, and unbelievably, it got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. Floyd fetched a ladder. He was going to stop this once and for all. And up he threw it. I'm sure you can guess what happened next. The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor, and he would definitely want it back before anyone noticed. So in order to do so, Floyd grabbed a can of pink paint. And wouldn't you know it, the bucket of paint got stuck. So then Floyd tried a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, and a chair to knock down the duck, and his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, and the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, and Floyd's front door to knock down the kitchen sink, and the family car to knock down the front door, and the milkman to knock down the family car, and an orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had somewhere else to be. And a small boat to knock down the orangutan, and then I tried a big boat to knock down the small boat, and a rhinoceros to knock down the big boat, and a long-distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros, and then the house across the street to knock down the long-distance truck, and a lighthouse to knock down the house no longer across the street, and, of course, and then a curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. And they all got stuck. That is a sturdy tree. A fire engine was passing by and heard all of the commotion, so the firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. And up they went. First the engine, and then followed by the firemen, one by one. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea, and he went to find a saw. But this will be good. And he lined the saw up as best as he could, and he threw it in the tree. That's probably not what I would have done. But that was it. There was no more room left in the tree, and the kite came unstuck. Floyd was delighted, and he had forgotten all about his kite. So he put it to use immediately, enjoying the rest of the day very much. That night, Floyd fell asleep, though before he did, he had the funny suspicion there was something he'd forgotten. Hang on a minute, I've got a ladder and a great idea. I think they got stuck all night. I hope you guys enjoyed that book, and let's take a second to pray together real quick. God, thank you for this day and for the time that we're spending with the people at our home. God, even though we feel stuck right now, help us to remember that it could be worse. We could all be stuck in Floyd's tree. We thank you for this day and for how much you love us and that you loved us first. We love you too, God. Amen.